So what are investigators looking for in this search for a motive? Our next guest was a commander of the Oklahoma City bombing investigation. Former FBI Deputy Assistant Director Danny Coulson joins us now. Thank you for your time this afternoon, sir. We appreciate it. As a search for a motive continues, what will investigators be looking for?
Oh, they're already looking right now. Clearly, his entire history of internet searches. They'll interview everybody he's ever known. They'll do search warrants. They'll get some feedback from if he belongs to any clubs or goes to a bar. They're going to look very closely, and they'll put this thing back together. But I think you're going to find out that we're not ever going to really know what the motive was. We still don't know what the motive was for the Vegas shooter. So we're always looking for that, but I have a different idea about it, and I think I know what the motive was, but it's not anything that's tangent.
Well, we won't ask for you to speculate on that, but we'll work with what we have and what we know so far. So tell us, as far as the hints that were left behind, hinting that trouble was coming, how that can help search for a motive.
Well, the motive will be a very unusual way they'll put it together, and I'll tell you what the motive is right now. The motive was him. The motive came out of his own brain. I've looked at these guys for years. Almost all of them are inadequate personalities. They're looking to make a big show. They don't have very successful lives. They want people to notice them, and I think in this man's demented mind, he was happy having himself recognized even after death. And I know that's what McVeigh was like that, the Unabomber was like that. The motive comes from inside their mind, and it's difficult for you and I to get inside their mind and understand it. But I really do believe that's what makes them do these things.
You know, the body cam footage that is being released now, it's telling us a lot about the moments before that explosion took place. How can that also play into what they'll be able to determine as far as a motive?
Well, I don't think it will help us with motive. I think what it shows us is this whole idea of defund the police is not going to be coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. Those officers were heroes. They did an amazing thing. And I can't say enough, give them enough accolades. They're American heroes, and we ought to recognize them as that.
Absolutely. And as we learn more about the body cam footage that gave us so much about that had just been given to the officer in a short time before all of this happened. But we're looking now at the streets there of this scene and the car alarms that went off, the sounds in the background. And it's a horrible thing to relive this moment, sir. When you talk about in your mind coming up as someone who knows these type of scenes so well, you're going to the person's mind, but what can investigators do to track down specifically his motive, if it was mental and if it was just a personality trait that led him to do something so horrific?
We all create tracks. Wherever we go, we leave tracks in our cell phones, we leave them in our computers, we leave them a lot of places. And that's what they'll be looking for, and they're going to come up. I think they may end up agreeing with me someday, although they probably won't admit that, but that's where it's going.
Well, it's going to be some time, I'm sure, for the investigation to play out and get the facts behind this and see what they figure. We appreciate your time and giving us your expertise on the situation. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay.